You can create categories if you want to talk about things off topic. So you can have a category about entrepreneurship if that's not what your company service is about.
All right, great, thank you.
Hello there.
Oh, speaking of Google.
Hello there.
Hi,
How are you?
Deborah. How are you?
That's good to see you.
Hi guys, you guys are doing a great job. But my name is Maureen. I'm with the Google Street View team, and pretty much what we do.
I'm sorry, what's Google? What do you guys do?
I was up there yesterday in Chelsea Market Building.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
But we pretty much map business interiors, so we're taking Street View now inside businesses. So another creepy way to not play.
Oh my gosh.
No, but my question to you guys, and I'm pretty sure for a lot of tech companies here, but how do you get traditional companies to open up and appreciate, social media companies, appreciate technology and social media? How do you do that? If you can't find them online, how do you tell them, hey, get out there, there's opportunities out there online for you, traditional companies?
Well, first you have to have them know that people are talking about them online. So once they do, something like Google Alerts, or they use another reputation management system, when they see that people are actually talking about them online, then all of a sudden they get interested in what's going on online. That to me is always the first step.
I would also say network, 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 network. As much as you possibly can. This is what we talked about this morning. Make your networking more personal, okay? Get one-on-one with people and have really smart, engaging, authentic conversations about how, what they're doing, what you're doing, how what you're doing is helping people like them. That's the most valuable thing you can do. I mean, the online thing is super important because it's branding, and you have a fantastic, it's that surround view of going into a restaurant and showing, you ever see the surround, what do they call it, surround?
Street view, well, just the street view.
Yeah, panorama. Yeah, that's a really cool feature for restaurants, for car dealers, for, apartments. You see it a lot in real estate, okay? And that's a really cool thing that can be adapted to so many things.
And I wanted to add a tip on how to reach those people in those big companies. LinkedIn has an incredible advanced search feature. So you can go in and find people who are in charge of the social media initiative or the small business office supplies initiative, whatever it is. It's amazing what people put on their LinkedIn profiles. So while the company may not be embracing social media, I almost guarantee you that their employees are, and you can find incredible contacts through LinkedIn.
Okay,
Great
thank
thought.
you.
Thank you.
All right, so I want to throw a question out to you that we want to know this answer from you. Okay, go ahead. Let's go
Okay,
ahead.
thanks. I guess this is sort of a two-part question. Stephanie, you talked about the value of blogging as far as building content, creating content, but what about the engagement aspect, getting people to comment and interact with you on your blog? How do you encourage that, and how the value of that?
That is an awesome question, because it's so frustrating. Am I right? When you're blogging and people aren't commenting and you're like, what is the problem here? So you have to be very proactive about that. First of all, ask them, at the end of the blog post, what do you think? Share your comments here. Something I did in the last 6 months was I had my web designer add something to the footer of every blog post that says, comments rule, share your comment here, and that's actually had some good impact. Make it easy for people to post a comment. That is so frustrating. You do not want to have to force people to register on your site. You will lose them, they will never leave a comment. So make it really easy. If you're worried about spam, put a CAPTCHA or something in there, but don't make people register. It's an ongoing effort, and here's the other side of it. If somebody leaves a comment, respond to it. Whether it's on your blog or on your Facebook page or Google+, respond to your audience, because not only is it that person appreciating that, but the rest of your audience that's paying attention sees that you're engaging with them, and that's so important.
Yeah, I just want to add something to that too. Look, we all want people to comment on our blog posts and our articles and so forth, and it's not easy to do actually, okay? But it is doable, and I think, just if you write something that is really hitting people, in the heart of an issue or a dynamic, and you ask them, and Stephanie's right, ask them at the end a question, which is an opening question to get them to put a comment on. But I got to tell you, I got my peeps that I email my peeps and say, okay, I need you to put a few comments on my blog post and get the ball rolling so people think there's some activity there. There's nothing wrong with that because you support. That's one of the ways you support each other is please come on my, put some comments out there on my blog post and get it going, and then it can take off from there. So, you ask people, simply ask people to join the conversation. But it's got to be engaging enough that they want to get involved in it too.
Be controversial,
Yeah.
take a definite point of view, and challenge people. And, if you've ever watched a debate through the eyes of Twitter, you'll see that people really do have very definite opinions,
Yeah.
and people start a conversation around it.
Yes. Hi.
I have a website that sells dad-themed T-shirts. So the question is, if I want to now start a blog, do I start a blog as a dad? Do I get dads to start a blog? Do I blog about the T-shirts? Something associated with the T-shirts. What do I do to drive the traffic to the site?
Who's your audience? Who buys your t-shirts?
Dads. In other words, these are T-shirts you might buy. Number one dad, world's best dad.
But is the dad buying it, or is the kids or the mother buying it, or the grandma?
I don't know the answer to that.
Well, that's what
It's
we-
probably not the dad's buying it, it's probably a gift item, and I would
Well,
not be
bought mine
blogging.
that said number one.
Never I would be blog. I would find some way to make that a community-generated blog. Can you best dad story, contests, things like that. They get other people to talk about dads. Dads aren't going to write about themselves. Let's be honest, right? So photos with your dad. You can have all kinds of crazy fun things that you can do. Father's Day's coming up. That's a crazy promotion opportunity for you, but I would definitely make that a community-generated blog.
Hey, if you can get kids that are old enough to write about their dads, and it can be 3 sentences, that would be amazing. And I think you
story
could,
contest.
you could
all
probably
kinds
start
of
that up, put that out there on Facebook. And, for some of the moms to, know that they have kids that would do that and start it that way. I think that would be fantastic. Thank you. You're welcome. So here's what we want to know from you. What's your most effective online marketing activity right now? What's the one thing that you do that's effective for you and why? So we want to know. Go ahead.
One thing that we do that we found have outstanding results is doing less.
Could you introduce yourself too?
My name is James. I'm just here visiting and such. I own a company with everything maybe doing local marketing for small businesses in the New York City area. But the one thing we've noticed is that we're moving away from text and more towards visual-based engagement, via video, pictures, so on and so on. But people tend to have a different response in regards to engagement. Plus, with pictures or video, more so say, you can say a lot non-verbally if you can't say in text.
Yeah, people would much rather watch a video or look at a picture than read anything. If you look at statistics about Facebook, people engage a lot more over pictures than they do over any kind of text. So.
In fact, you'll see what's trending now is people are finding these cute little pictures of kittens or dogs or what have you and putting text over the image to communicate either something witty or something on the point. So you're absolutely right. Images are far more powerful than words.
Yeah.
Or you can mix the two.
I'm his partner. My name is Amon.
How is he as a partner?
Excellent.
I'm at the business office. But I did want to comment, if it's okay, on the lady that has the dad themes.
Sure, come over and take my seat.
No, because it struck me. I think that's brilliant. There's a lot of stay-at-home dads that are actually looking for ways to provide money for themselves while they watch their children. So with the video, I was just thinking